Imagine standing in the middle of a massive arena. The energy is electric. Thousands of people are cheering, and suddenly, the most iconic power ballad in history begins to blare through the speakers. We are talking about the song that defined an entire decade, the anthem of eternal love from the biggest movie of all time. But here is the twist that has the entire internet losing its mind right now. That song was not being played at a concert or a wedding. It was being blasted at a political rally for Donald Trump in the state of Montana. And the woman behind that voice, the legendary Queen of Vegas herself, Celine Dion, is absolutely not having it. This is not just a minor disagreement or a simple social media post. We are witnessing a full-scale legal war that has just been launched from the mountains of Canada straight to the heart of the American political machine. The world is watching as one of the most beloved singers in history draws a massive line in the sand, and the implications of this lawsuit could change the music industry forever. Before we dive into the messy legal details and the hilarious memes, I have to ask you right now, do you think an artist should have total control over where their music is played? Or is a public rally fair game once a song is released to the world? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this debate is getting heated. To understand why this is such a massive deal, we have to look at the lore of this specific song. My Heart Will Go On is not just a track on a record. It is a cultural monument. When it was released in 1997 as the theme for the movie Titanic, it became a global phenomenon, winning multiple Academy Awards and Grammys. It is a song about tragedy, about a literal sinking ship, and about a love that transcends the end of a life. For Celine Dion, this song is her legacy. It is a piece of art that she has protected fiercely for over 25 years. So when the Trump campaign decided to play this exact song during a rally in August of 2024, the irony was not lost on anyone. The internet immediately pointed out the obvious metaphor. Why would a political campaign choose a song famously associated with a giant boat hitting an iceberg and sinking into the freezing ocean? It felt like a glitch in the Matrix or a very poorly planned joke. But for Celine Dion and her team at Sony Music Entertainment, it was 0% funny. They did not just send a polite email asking them to stop. They dropped a nuclear statement that went viral within minutes. Her team literally wrote, and I quote, "And really? That song?" It was the ultimate shade, the kind of professional clapback that you only see from a true diva who knows her worth. But here is where it gets even deeper. Celine Dion has been through an incredibly difficult few years. As many of you know, she has been battling a rare and serious neurological condition called stiff person syndrome. This has forced her to step away from the stage and put her entire career on hold. She has been fighting for her health with every ounce of strength she has, making her rare public appearances, like the one at the Paris Olympics, even more emotional for her fans. To see her music, which represents her struggle and her triumph, being used as a backdrop for a polarizing political event without her permission, felt like a personal insult to her and her entire fanbase. The timeline of this scandal moved fast. Within 24 hours of the song being played in Montana, Celine's legal team had already drafted and released a formal cease and desist notice. They made it very clear that this usage was entirely unauthorized and that Celine Dion does not endorse this or any similar use of her work. Now the internet has absolutely exploded over this. On TikTok, users are making side-by-side videos of the rally footage and scenes from the Titanic movie, specifically the parts where the ship starts to crack in half. On X, formerly known as Twitter, the memes are reaching peak levels of sarcasm. People are calling it the greatest cell phone in political history. But on the other side of the fence, some people are arguing that if a campaign pays for a blanket music license, they should be allowed to play whatever they want. This brings up a huge question about artist rights. Just because a song is famous, does that mean an artist loses the right to say no to a politician they do not agree with? Whose side are you on in this battle? Is Celine being too sensitive, or is the campaign totally out of line for using her anthem without a phone call? Let us know below because I am reading every single response. This lawsuit is part of a much bigger trend we have seen lately. We have seen artists like the Rolling Stones, Adele, and even the estate of Prince tell political campaigns to keep their music out of the arena. But Celine Dion is different. She is a global icon whose brand is built on grace and neutrality. For her to take such a public and aggressive legal stand shows just how much this bothered her. Legal experts are now weighing in, saying that this could lead to new legislation regarding how music is licensed for public performances at political events. It is not just about the money, it is about the message. When a song as powerful as My Heart Will Go On is played, it creates an emotional connection with the audience. Celine is effectively saying that the campaign is trying to hijack her emotional labor and the love her fans have for her to sell a political message she does not support. The consequences for the campaign could be significant, not just in terms of legal fees, but in terms of public perception. Losing the support of a figure as universally loved as Celine Dion is never a good look. As for Celine, this move has only solidified her status as a boss. She is protecting her art while fighting the battle of her life against her illness. It shows that even if she is not physically on stage every night, her voice is still the loudest one in the room. This story is still developing, and we are waiting to see if the campaign will issue a formal apology or if they will try to fight this in court. If it goes to trial, it will be the celebrity court case of the century. Imagine Celine Dion walking into a courtroom to defend the honor of the Titanic theme song. It sounds like a movie script, but in 2024, it is our reality. What do you think will happen next? Will the campaign back down, or are we about to see a massive legal showdown that lasts for years? Before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because we are tracking every single update on this Celine Dion saga. This is more than just music. It is a fight for the soul of pop culture. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one where we break down the next massive celebrity scandal that is currently brewing behind the scenes. Stay curious and keep watching. Keep.